Hello everyone, this is Ryan from dronestonorth.com, and today I'm going to show you a quick tip in Fusion 360 on how to make changes to your model when you've lost the ability to go back to an earlier stage and make changes. So in my case, I had two fillets here that I wanted to smooth out. Now I could roll this back no further and make changes. So one way that we can actually go in and edit these is actually a method that I picked up by a guy called Brad Tallis. Now Brad's actually got an hour-long course on the Autodesk website called Use Direct Modeling in Fusion 360 to take your models to the next level. Now one of the tips that Brad suggested in this was to put a sphere around a fillet, delete it, and then rejoin them. Now the reason why this works for the people who are still new to Fusion 360 is that every time you try to delete a face on a body in Fusion 360, the program automatically tries to fill it in and essentially heal the mesh. So by trying to delete one of these faces, it will automatically try to fill it in. So using this bit of knowledge to our advantage, what I thought we could do is we could say take a part of this. So in my case, we just needed to create two rectangles and use those as cutters. And so what I did was I cut out those problem areas of the mesh, and this was using just a simple split body or split silhouette split, one of the two. I think it was split body. So we cut those two problem areas out, and then we deleted them. I'm just going to go back. So we then deleted them, and so what ended up happening was I was left with these two holes. Essentially two holes in the mesh. Now the next thing I did was I pushed these down, so I can actually see it here if I just hide this quickly. So as you can see, so I was left with this hole in the mesh. I'd already performed it here. Just hide that as well, and this. So by cutting it out and then deleting away what was left over, Fusion automatically separated the two into separate bodies, and the same was happening at the back. So as you can see, I've cut away into the mesh, and then I moved that thing all the way down to the bottom and then deleted it, and Fusion automatically created another body. Then all I did was I lofted between them to create the curvature that I wanted. So in this case, it was just a case of going in there and creating a G2 and just a G0 on profile 1 to give me that smooth finish to the form. So then just did the exact same thing for the other one. Again, just another, just open up properties so you can see like a G1 and a G0 to give me the smooth form transition. And if we just go all the way to the end, and that's that tidied up. But that's the technique in a nutshell. So again, so to fix it again, it was just create two rectangles around the problem area. Just scrub back so you can see that one more time. Just show all bodies, show all components. So as you can see, so this is what I had. I created two rectangles on the outside. I then used a split body command to cut away the mesh. I then took advantage of Fusion's ability to automatically try to fix the bodies. So in this case, the program just cut away and left two separate bodies. I then lofted between the two to create the smooth finish. That's just a bit of leftover mesh there. And so that's the technique in a nutshell. I highly recommend going over and checking Brad's full lecture out. He also covers like some other techniques that you can use, so that's that. But that's everything for now. So my name's been Ryan Woodhouse. Thanks for listening.